bulk, isn't it?
Yeah, that is.
Wow.
And will I.
Okay, this is going to be interesting. What is up? Welcome to GTV, people. I'm Griever. Of course, I've got No Mercy with me. And this is going to be good. This is probably going to be the tightest game from the lower end of our Premier Division in Australasian TF2 in this season. So it's, well, at least before the playoffs. So it's going to be pretty good. And look at that, the complimentary Griever sucks from Bongos of Might and Magic. Excellent. So I'm going to be repping...
We'll call him Bongos.
Yeah, Bongos. So I'm going to be repping the Lot B boys here. I think Mercy is all about that Winterfall stuff.
Well, you can tell me who's playing for them, because I haven't got the faintest idea.
Alright, so if I can work it out myself. So we know that Noza is Nozerai Lannister. Kenny Lizard is Ori. Jenny Gazelle, who's one of the scouts, is Raiden. Bongos of Might and Magic, I can't think who the other one is. Bulk is obviously Blackzilla. And of course Luke is playing Medic.
Would one of them be Juicy Caboose, or is he?
Yes, that might be JC. Might be. I can't.
Alright, of course for Winterfall we've got Spaceman, Nutty NATO on Med, Epps playing the Scout. That is Epps with a Z. One Garlic Pancake please on the end. That's Shooter. Jawbra is Nick, and looks like they've got Dicko merking for them tonight on the secondary soldier.
Okay,
of
so
course
this is going to be
for Get Some.
So that's going to be an interesting matchup. Dicko's probably a pretty good ringer to get in, and of course Black Zilla or Bulk is previously IM Team Intel Immunity.
Still currently. Yeah, Lofty basically ever shamedly got a carry to carry them, which is more than enough reason to go for the other team as Epps gets caught taunting around a corner. What a noob.
And Dicko picks up Raiden.
We don't have to be polite when people do really dumb things in Premier Division like we do in Div 4. I can just call them dumb. That was retarded. As looks like we've got... They're wasting a lot of time looking for this push. Kenny Lizard, god damn it, Ori is it's been spotted out along. And so he's not going to be able to do anything. He's just going to have to retreat back to around a short. Yeah, this sort of split attack, I think they're trying to get some free picks, get the surprise attack in, but it's basically just negating their whole off class as Epps is going to catch off Bongos. Nice pick up there, and yeah, just nice work here by Nick, just buying time at the choke. He knows there's like 3 or 4 players in there, so long as he just stays above 200 health and spams the rockets, he can buy a lot of time with Nutty NATO breathing right down his neck.
And Scout's
yeah, they're actually going to force the Uber. He's going to get knocked off, but it shouldn't matter. He should actually just jump a bomb straight back up. Holding the second Uber is always risky. They should just be going in. Oh, and that's a bad Uber. Because now they held Uber up long enough that they weren't actually going to have to use it there, and now they have. They've just given away 20% advantage. So with Kenny Lizard dying and Bongos on the flank, there's no reason for them to risk trying to push in immediately. They're probably just going to have to play this Uber advantage as Luke retreats back. 50% up on him now, and they're just going to keep working it. That is Noza, but he's up against a Demo Man and a Sentry. Gets taken down. Big blunder. And all of a sudden Luke has no one, so monumental screw-ups are plenty here, and the defense holds. Sentry not even tickled yet.
So yeah, that's not a good start, and it's Dwight, Bongos of Might and Magic, by the way.
Oh, that makes sense, of course.
Oh, and he picked up Dicko, did you see that? Holy crap. That was a good pick. So if you're going to run a sniper, that's the sort of picks you want. And now they're just trying to like... Oh man, they've been forced.
Winterfall are in good position to deal with this though. With the Sentry there, it's actually finally taken by Bulk. And Spaceman picks off a couple of nice flank kills as well. In fact, 1 each for the guys from Winterfall, so they're going to be in good stead to keep holding this. Luke is going to get back with his life and hold 10% Uberage, but I mean that's pretty trivial stuff so long as Nutty NATO stays with a grinding soldier, and Nick isn't one to forget too much of the grinding, as it looks like Raiden Bongos is actually going to be going at Spy. Oh, Gross is in here in a mumble. Or maybe that's someone aliasing as in, more likely. Nonetheless,
so Raiden's
where is
sniper? What is Raiden doing? What is Raiden?
Where's this?
What is Raiden doing?
Here we go.
What was that?
Alright, Spy is in on the point. Spaceman getting a double kill. It's gonna the old stab and sap. Almost worked. Pub Spy 101. To be fair, that we kind of walked into a rock as well, which made it a little bit tougher. As the soldier just breathing down his neck. But unfortunately, actually, let's find out. Is the teleporter still up? It is, so that's pretty bad. That really needs to be killed.
It does need to be killed.
Of course, one garlic pancake, which is shooter, just able to get immediately back to his sentry, hitting it back up, so the stab ended up proving to be completely useless. And
Lord of the Boys really just needs to make a play. They need to try and force their way out and at least try and get some action going right now.
they're too dependent on these pick classes. They're not prepared to just trade Ubers.
Oh my god, Raiden! Oh my god, Raiden! Holy Jesus! I'm not sure what I just watched. But they got the teleporter though. I think Dwight is, you know, he's picking it up. Right, and so of course we've got Ori and Dwight over here on the right hand side. They've been Kenny, Lizard, and Bongos of Might and Magic. And they really need to get in there. There's only 350 left now, Mercy. Oh look, Soldier bombing from the back.
Guys, the sentry hasn't moved.
Oh, they got a sticky on him. Look, Scout finally forces the Uber. His life is forfeit though. And interestingly, with another 4 seconds left until the soldier comes out and knows they're dying on top, they actually brought this combo out.
This is costing them quite a decent amount of aggregate health, and Blackzilla just seeing the opposite.
In case you're unaware, there's a scout pistoling the medic from the far side as well.
Why is this sentry still alive?
Oh, the scout don't give no fucks.
It got like a 3 down. Not acceptable, guys. Alright, so Nutty Nato needs to be grinding though. He's got 29% Uber advantage. Finally, he can back up with Nick and Spaceman. Spaceman, of course. Actually, I'll go pull up some stats. Well, I don't even know who put that. There we go. Yeah, so it looks like Jawbra, Spaceman both out damaging, both 8 kills each, and only 1 death between the two of them. So yeah, pretty comfortable stuff so far by the guys from Winterfall. Looking good. Looks like you'll have to share the wooden spoon, Griever.
Go away.
Oh, unexpected Uber. Not sure. Getting too ambitious. They're going to catch the nice kills, but the medic's going to live. Really, only kill that matters in the end. I think Nick just getting a little bit ahead of himself confident-wise there. He's going to kill Jenny Gazelle, who tried to face hug him,
He's
basically.
not actually forwarding, it's just it's
yeah.
Scout's gonna get...
Alright, the Uber is up, but they need to be waiting for respawn team. No scouts, no, they should be waiting. Pretty important they don't get this Uber popped. And oh, they've just forced to pop on 2 low players. He's gonna have to multi them hard if he wants to lose them. In fact, Bulk managing just to get that sentry, and the pipes are not gonna land true on Nutty Nato, so he will live pretty safely at the back. This is a fight that Winterfall don't need to be taking though. Just Jawbra with a nice 2 kills though, and they should just consolidate off that, control the high ground, because there is no one on the roof right now. Literally no one, which is a bit unusual.
That's very unusual. Yeah. Luke going down there, Fat Boy getting cleaned up, and that's team down. 126 left.
Yeah, well managed. A little bit risky not having anyone on the roof there for a period of Winterfall, but they went pushed for it. The fact that there was a heavy made it even more likely they'll be safe, and once again, they're looking pretty comfortable here, just not having to do anything. A lot of the boys just haven't really looked that threatening yet on their pushes.
They haven't looked very
3
cohesive
kills
is probably the biggest issue here.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Trying to get picks, and when they lose a player, they're just kind of rustling out, and not much else you can say there.
Yeah, and the medic hasn't dropped here. Looks like, oh, Clutch Arrow actually might save Nose's life. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, that arrow hit. He's still essentially dead. Jawbra finally finishing him off. That was Nick. And a sniper is an interesting choice right now. By interesting, I mean bad. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. They really do need some sort of magic pick right now if they're going to break this hold. With 30 seconds left. It's been a while since I've seen a B hold.
And Dwight's fighting the good fight by himself out over by the rocks.
Jumping around. Oh, and yeah, just deciding to Uber in. This is practically a pretty good Uber. And Nick should be able to clean up Medic and Demo alike. Well, jump like a yo-yo, finished by Spaceman, and then his stick takes down Bongos. And there we go. So unable to break a single cap, and opens up the question that, hell, with such a large advantage, Winterfall may even just want a Ninja A.
So,
it's always
like,
risky.
You know, I'm pretty sure that was just a warm-up round for Lot B, you know? Jesus Christ.
I think you backed the wrong dog, Griever.
I was gonna say, if I'm gonna go this far, I may as well rock on down to my local Destiny church and sign up to give away 10% of my income to God each week. Or heal. No, Blood Test 2, neither of these teams will be going to I-49. This is the low end of the Premier Division, so this is like Div 1.5. Still good players, but yeah, no, that will probably be Team Immunity, sponsored by Intel, of which my co-caster Mercy Man here is the medic. I'm sure he's quite keen for free ticket to UK, or not so free.
Nah, man, I guess we'll have to wait and see. As yeah, uncontested at A. I can probably just go stack this. Oh, Dickies. And a soldier wreaking havoc as well. I want to scout. So actually we're ready for kind of 5-man in.
And the Uber.
Just a bit of casual Iron Man defense here from the good old guys from Lot B, which didn't actually work very well because the NATO never dropped. And apparently they have an AFK scout. Oh no, that scout was just switching to heavy. So yeah, 100% Uber advantage. And well, if you're gonna Iron Man, you may as well do it all the way. Where are Lot B at the moment? Lot B look like they're moving to B. They got a sentry set up there. So I think after saving A, they're just off steady
just
B
trying
here.
to buy some time anyway. I mean, they've got 5 minutes to cap all 3 now.
They give away their Uber to buy it though, so there is a window here where the Luke can just die. But because they opted to move back straight to a sentry, and he'll be fine. He should get this Uber up in time. So they ended up
so.
quite nicely. Winterfall didn't really look to punish there. Just a window opportunity missed.
Absolutely, and that is literally a solid minute and a half of fluffing around that's now been,
Yeah, so I mean that's something that a lot of teams can look to do. It's risky, like if you fail at A, it goes abysmally. But if a team doesn't drop their med, then if you know the other team won't drop their med at A, then it's almost always correct to do it.
Demo's gonna check for stickies. And then of course they've got the secondary bomb point when they
I
gutted.
I like how the Eng here is just like frenetically spamming his pistol everywhere at nothing, just on the off chance a spy walks into it. I don't know why, but
Raiden's the Highlander aficionado of the team, so maybe he's picked up some tricks the rest of us aren't aware of.
He's incredibly lucky to get away with his life that time, picking up the sentry on half health. It's gonna work though. Not before he gets absolutely munched by Dicko though. But sentry lives, Ubers are traded, so things looking okay here for the attacking blue team. That of course Winterfall have a heavy, and they're not afraid to kind of pocket him. He's got a full 300 health moving in up onto this point. Of course it is dual heavies, but Kenny are taken down, so their heavy battle emerging victorious. He's not getting pocketed anymore though, so the flanking scout will probably be able to take him down here. Soldier on the roof as well. Oh man.
Yeah, poor guy.
Big heavy plays by Epps. And where is Jenny Gazelle? Only one left alive. Coming into the point, going to take the heavy. Can he get the medic too? No, it turns out Dicko's rockets ain't true. And by that I mean directly in front of him on the floor. He'll be fine.
Don't tell me Ori's just going to jump out here.
He should. He behind door number 1 was stickies though.
Yeah.
Door number 2 might have worked better. Oh, a scout's in. What the hell? And right. Yeah, I forgot that thing where they gotta they have to defend it.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Yeah. We're casters. We know what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely. Whew.
That was a good round.
Oh man, Kinchi. Up on the stream, what up, man?
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
So let's hope that this is as tight as we advertised it. What's the second map? Is that Snakewater?
Of course. Why is a Div 4 game closing up?
Would not have a clue.
Oh.
No, I'm just wondering how these teams will go on Snakewater.
Oh, Winterfall should stomp.
You say this.
Well,
You
they
sound
have bulk.
so confident.
They have bulk, which is like a pretty big carry. Like he can just kill everything, but because it's more of a DM. I mean, it's a push map, so you don't need to be coordinated. Just throw your soldiers at them, pocket bulk, and win. Like they could do that. But I'd still tip Winterfall. Like I think Winterfall are the favourites. As as Winterfall decides to see if they can get themselves stuck in that dreaded trap spot behind the pole at spawn. It's a good use of time.
Yep.
Alright,
Who's
let's
got
look at
the
something actually
boombox? One of these
productive.
scouts has that bloody boombox.
Of course you have the boombox. Sentry's level... Oh right, he built it up at spawn and carry. Pretty sure that's suboptimal.
10 seconds.
Where's his exit?
Yeah, it is.
Sentry
suboptimal.
isn't
The
even
timing
leveled up
makes
yet?
No sense at all, and you know, I always
Yeah, it
used to
didn't
have
work.
people tell me to do it.
It doesn't work.
Yeah.
Like look, I mean just look at the timing. Level 2 sentry, level 1 dispenser, no exit. If you do it correctly, you should have an
Storm
exit,
Sticky's
a level,
there,
t
but no,
a level
not
2
picking up anyone.
dispenser and a level 3 sentry by now.
Scouts
Of
up
course,
on
I
the
don't
point.
think anyone's suicided, so they can disguise the fact that they're running a sentry. Which is a pretty small advantage, but is an advantage, I guess. Information is important.
So Bulk did get another sticky trap up, by the way.
NATO in spawn, and a heavy stack up on the point. Looks like Spaceman's deciding that they're going to push to the AB connector, so he's calling NATO down and out now. And yep, AB connector it is, so here we go. Let's see how Lopui are set up for this. So we've got a soldier. Noser is in a sneaky spot. He doesn't have visuals of them. Oh, they did spot Noser early. In fact, pre-rocket, he's
Wow.
gonna live. So yeah, nice checking by Nick, just looking up at the right time.
Good bomb to force
God,
the
I
over.
always wouldn't check that. And this Uber isn't actually going to do much though. In fact, they're going to get the counter pop, but at the expense of Nick's life. The question is where Spaceman's positioning. They could probably weather the rest of this Uber, but they're really split up. Dicko down on the rock. Demoman Medic are up at crates, not really doing anything. He's got ammo loaded. He's looking for kills here. Might be able to take down Bulk. That would be a pretty good trade, especially with Vex going absolutely huge. They're taking down Jenny Gazelle. It's a trade that they really needed to happen if they wanted to win this push. And here we go, starting to push around dark side.
Oh no,
3v3
Bulk's not able to get that bomb.
As NATO decides to try to melee the dispenser to death, and almost dies as a result. In fact, he should be mopped up here, but Noser decides to equalize instead of fire projectiles.
Or they're doing pretty good, just sitting with his medic. Interesting to note, they still have the dispenser up there, by the way. Soldier's now going to jump roof. Another soldier out on the left, going to try and catch
I'd
the
love
scout.
if the dispenser actually lives.
Yeah, it
In
does.
fact, the
It does.
engineer goes in and prioritize. It's like a level 3 dispenser is actually a not trivial thing. It really should be killed.
Oh,
It's,
Uber pop,
it's like
Uber
a
pop.
medic.
Luke, 98%. Whoa. Just. And we've got some NGE on the roof. Big shit right there. Oh, now it falls on Bulk and his pipes. No, it's not even going to matter. Shooter's got God aim right now. And it looks like they're going to be setting up at Last Mercy. So they're going to get a good time on this. I think it's going to be somewhere in the vicinity of 3 minutes.
Yeah, pretty solid. As yeah, 258, so pretty good guess by Groover. Epps is on heavy, which is kind of strange for a push with Uber advantage. I'm not sure what they're planning on doing with this Uber. The medic is committed around this corner and the soldier retreating. Really dumb decision by the soldier. They just need to go there. Yeah, Med had no choice but to Uber, and it looks like Spaceman is going to sentry, but he was kind of expecting the rest of that Uber instead of getting bailed on by his medic, so that was a royal screw up. And he's
Soldier
gonna
on the heavy. Oh, he's going to get that soldier. Someone else is going to jump and clean him though. Nutty NATO only on 20 health.
That was with the headshot.
And look, the demo
is that
taunting.
Bulk taunting in the background?
Oh, that is Bulk.
Yeah, that seems like the sort of thing he'd do. Yeah, pretty bad push by Winterfall.
However, just to point this out, 7 minutes and 58 seconds to hold C after the first push is complete. So Soldier's going to try and jump. He's going to get demolished. Lots of pipes raiding in. Those
Scouting on the
up,
mid,
and he is on the mid, and that
though.
is the force. Yeah, it was a good distraction if that was you know, entirely orchestrated.
Yep, well planned. And that's 70% Uber advantage, so Nutty NATO in good position to lead this one.
Oh, that's a dead
Bulk's going to
Soldier.
get himself caught out. Oh, no, actually he's fine for support of Noza, and between them they'll take down Dicko.
All those kills don't matter when they are going to have massive, massive Uber advantage though. They're only going to wait for Dicko to come up. That's 4 seconds away, and they're going to be pushing him with Uber. So it's
Well, because
the
Kenny
onus-
said they don't have to wait.
Oh, there you go. And so the onus really is on keeping Luke alive. We see them come out, they're going to get the sentry extremely quickly. Soldier going to jump straight up on the roof. And of course he's already up camping there. Forces players to come up. Oh my god!
Whoa, we got
big
monstered.
double midi by Noza there. However, they've got the heavy up on the forward flank. It is so hard for them to get up there now. Soldier's going to jump. They are going to clean him up. Heavy's still down on the ground. Demo making his way up the point though. Who is he going to run into? Scout, however, jumping down. Soldier has found him, and the Demo right up the top there. Heavy all over him, and they are going to clean him up. So another successful defense. Getting a little bit higgledy-piggledy there by the team that had Uber advantage, Mercy.
Yeah, even with Uber advantage, rocket jumping soldiers that are heavy is just not correct. Like, it's unless your demo man is able to like lay stickies on him as you jump up, so he has to be on the same side as you. It's just not going to work. So the heavy just had way too much free time. I would have just walked my medic Uber up through the point in that situation. Just something you'd never do with equal Ubers, but I think is okay with Uber advantage. Don't know, maybe if you bomb 2 soldiers you can spin the heavy down, but it's risky. As it happened though, yeah, Nose's bid midi there was pretty huge, and it made a difference as well. That's just basically a free kill, and that extra 1 spamming player will make the difference. Equal Ubers.
Yeah, completely even. Soldier peeking out of right. Already seeing anything crazy. Looks like Shooter has gone sniper, by the way. Oh, so
Well, they
managed to pick up
spam
the
the gun
sentry.
down. See, they have with the sniper and heavy thing. You should run 2 scouts. You have the scouts can just come in and just have an absolute party on the floor,
that's
and
a kill.
nothing can actually stop them. Yeah, nice pop by the Uber. Nick, I think Nick was leading that Uber. Did a good job actually getting the counter pop, but losing him early it makes it difficult.
Oh no, they've got to be careful here. Snipers come forward, aiming for the medic.
See, they're trying to run the sniper in response to the heavy.
Oh, is he timed out or is he AFK? Because that's a dead Shooter.
But yeah, I'd really like to just see a sort of some aggression here. As long as the sentry's down, then scouts can get in, and it should be pretty easy for them to keep that sentry down playing with a heavy and the medic on the roof. It's just, it's a very fragile defense by what that can be easily exploited by good scouts.
Yep.
Bulk lucky to live on the right. Nice work here by Noza, being forward and mobile as Soldier. Really important that he does that secondary while they're doing this. Even just as long as he doesn't die, he doesn't need to get kills. Just keeping them honest, it's a very valuable. In fact, he is going to get nicked, so that's a bit of a strange turn of events, to be honest.
He might actually pick up a scout here. Oh man, that rocket just licked his boots. Not quite
Misses
picking
his
him
rocket
up.
jump.
Some 15 health. And Soldier kind of wandering out looking for stickies. Noza has since come back and picked up health. And in this
Sentry
time,
being
they've already-
rotated, and
Yeah.
with all the players on the left, I don't know if they've spotted it. I think, yeah, Spaceman's noticed it's not there. So they're going to try to get out without having Ubered, but they're stacking up too heavily. I don't like the decos with him here. Not able to do anything.
They've managed to... Oh, look at this. He's actually going to spam at long range.
Nice work. Nick taking down the sentry. Had to be taken down. They haven't popped Luke sentry. It's Uber though, so they can't be thinking about the cap. They need to be thinking about kills here. Free kills on the flank.
Really cool positioning
Bulk
there.
is just horrible positioning by Bulk. No business being there, just giving his life away, and he will get caught out as a result.
They ended up having some awesome positioning with the Soldier there that actually cracked me up on the back of the roof there as they tried to climb, just raining down on them from above. as they try to get in above on that medic, and by the time the medic's uber wore out now.
Yeah, with few exceptions, and when the exceptions do occur, they're important to notice. But generally speaking, you just want to get kills and worry almost nothing about capping. Like no one worry about capping until you're actually until you've got like a number of kills, and then once it's like a 4v4, then you want to start capping or defending. But people going in and trying to cap when there's 6 red players alive, just throwing their life away. And a nice early Uber, but the soldier fluffs his rocket jump, just finds himself out in the middle of no man's land in the floor. That is Dicko, who actually trades with Nova, so managed to achieve some equality.
Making his way up.
And with Luke down, so they've got an opportunity here, but yeah, it just Epps throws his life away for no reason there. Just absolutely nothing achieved. Med's alive, so there's no reason to be going up the spy if it kills. Bulk is just this free kill on the right. That's the player you should be targeting as a scout right now. Coming through the bottom, loop up around and just kill him.
From a distance. It's probably not good because it looks like Noza is sitting on sniper back there.
Yeah, this spam on the heavy isn't bad. The medic not up there, they're identifying that he's actually going to be productive. He does have a level 1 dispenser to keep his health vaguely up, but it's not really enough. If it was a level dispenser, it probably would be useless spam, but as it happens, it has pushed the heavy back to find a medic, but yeah, Luke's just up on the spy. So this isn't going well for Winterfall, and they're just going to have to Uber insanely early. Spaceman's just going to try to solo the world, which might work. Never know. He actually did. This is actually quite a nice Uber. They got Luke. Wow, that's huge by Shooter. They just need to play this very slow now. Any insanity like trying to go up and kill everyone. Like I don't know what Spaceman's doing right now.
This is tower defense at its best, and Soldier up on the point. Demo up on the point as well. Soldier jumps up, dies.
Huge meaty. Everyone's dead though. Everyone that got an important kill actually died in the process. So suddenly there is no attackers left. If there was one scout left alive, that would be probably Cap.
Luke's out there by himself. Oh no! What are you doing, Luke? What are you doing? Scout up on the point. He is capping.
Oh,
they're running. Are they going to?
Before the heavy arrives. Oh, it's gonna be close. They need to kill the Eng first, actually. But the
Soldier jumping. Soldier jumping.
Oh, 2-for-1 special on rockets.
Jesus.
Well, they finally got the cap. Took a while. 11-12 is it? 11-11, I guess. 11-12 being the target.
Could the roles be reversed any severely? Like, oh. Look, knows a good round actually this time. Oh dear. Shout out to everybody on the stream joining us tonight, and those of you in the listening room in the GTV Mumble. So we've got Sanders and Turtle in here, and of course got about 31 or so of you on the stream right now. Awesome to have you along.
This is
the
of
lower
course
end of the
Oz
Premier
League.
Division. Yeah.
Week 6, I believe. So this is the second last week. Week 5 just finished.
Looks like I have
Oh, is
to
this the end
yell
of
at
week
her
5?
again.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
There is no Breaking Bad spoilers on this stream.
There will be none. I'm in the halfway through season 3, so hell no.
1.
Right, so
Alright.
let's see what happens on this one here. Looks like they're going to clean these stickies out. There is a stray sticky over here. It's not going to get popped though. Scout will find it. Scout is invisible. Obviously an overload of pink.
Control point is being captured.
No red defenders at A. That'll be uncontested. Times 5 as the demo man not using paint train. Interesting, but I think the soldier is. So I'll each their own. Once again, Luke is just chilling in spawn to give his team the options, and they're not going to get punished for it because the guys from the red team brain farting completely. Winterfall will just be content to stay at B.
That you're not rooting for anymore because like they're not even worth remembering to you right now. Is that what we can draw from this?
Maybe. All right, so teleporter down. Good to see.
Yeah, well, this is an improvement.
And they've gone back in. They've gone back into spawn, but I think they're just going to wait for a little bit of off-classing shenanigans. Yep, Spy is in once again. Looks like he's dedicating himself to be anti-sentry. A stab and sap, and this time he gets it. All right. Whether or not that was worth it is an entirely different matter.
And he's put damage in, and they've forced the Uber on the medic as well.
Yeah, that's a pretty huge force. Though the scout did the majority of that rather than the spy. And this post Uber really well managed. Oh, people
Excuse
died.
my orgasm, sorry folks. That is team down.
Our control point.
I repeat, that is team down.
Moving forward to spawn camp. This is actually a little bit too ambitious by my taste. So long as they don't lose their lives, basically Luke, don't stand there.
Look at this
Luke,
though,
yeah.
they've got it,
Luke,
that was dumb,
just
but
stupid,
Bolt's got it set up so that
stuff.
he can actually, he had it set up so he could just sticky jump out of there. I think they're still going to get this cap though, Mercy.
Very luckily.
Very close
Probably
stuff by
because-
Nose there.
Yeah, they needed the scouts to sort of rush over to B, and by time, but the scouts opted
Just,
not to.
Just putting it out there, they've still got a spy.
Why
So,
not?
Bongo's
It worked
Might
last
and
time.
Magic still alive, and he's coming up now. He's taking the long road.
Words cannot be said to describe that melee battle. Good god. Just casually dying to a scout who's melee grinding.
Well, he knew
Oh, well.
he'd been seen. He was just going.
Because
suicidal.
he was disguised as that guy. He's like, hello, fellow me. Let
Yup.
me take over the grinding. You can rest, your weary head. Oh gosh.
We don't need me choking up a lung now.
Luke's actually... It probably won't matter, but with Uber disadvantage, you shouldn't actually be that far forward. You can actually get rushed and just suddenly die. It very rarely happens, but something that can happen. As, wow, quite a lot of low bodies. In fact, Jawbrea's going to drop on the defense. Of course, they are 3 down after 2 soldier scout suicide. So, he'll be fine. We'll spawn back in time. As Spaceman just continues to hold this defense on the right. Interesting to note the sentry location. It's on the right, it's on the floor there, which I really do like
Demo,
that position.
look, please look.
Off getting a long way in before he gets severely damaged by that sentry. Very lucky to actually not fall to his death there. But oh man, losing the scout on the flank is just wreaking havoc here.
Oh wow, they split them perfectly.
Yeah,
This is going to be round.
yeah, completely round. It would require a miracle from Spaceman to turn this one around, and with 2 scouts alive, it's just not possible.
Now that was quick.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
I hope they don't ask the admins what happens right now, because I can't tell them.
These guys know how TF2 works. They've been doing it a while.
That's good to hear. Black Zilla going to die of AIDS cancer before this ends.
You know, I don't think AIDS is a cancer. I'm not a doctor, but I think
Mission
Well, that's it. You're not a
that
doctor,
might be
Francis
a.
Mark.
I'm sorry. My
And,
ignorance should keep me in silence.
Well, it looks as though we've got to wait for Dwight to go and drain the old sea monster anyway. Right, so wow, that was pretty impressive stuff by Lot B, and possibly a severe lack of cohesion by the Winterfall boys. So it'll be interesting to see how this round goes. But after what looked like such a decisive and frankly steamrolly first round, that was quite surprising.
Yes, I would agree. It was as convincing in the way of Lord of the Boys as the first round was in the way of Winterfall. Both rounds were just absolute stomps, one direction or the other.
So whose turn is it this
And
time?
if I'm looking at it, a lot of that happened to do with just, I think just a lot of the Lot B were waking up damage-wise. Nozo went 16 and 6, top damaging, followed by Bulk. Followed by Kenny Lizard, who even though he died 11 times, just putting out the deeps. And whereas both Spaceman and Nick really struggled actually to make an impact, running at 314. So that's pretty indicative of the sort of score a primary would get when he just isn't getting kill assists. Everything's fully overheated and you're just unable to get kills.
Mission
But
Noza especially was looking pretty vicious. Just the DM and some of the positioning was like...
yeah, just
what
making
the
plays
hell?
on the flanks, getting it together, timing things a little bit better with Kenny Lizard instead of just trying to make solo plays. A lot of the success of flankers is based on visual information. Are the defending team going to spot you? And evidently he just had way too much room to move that second half of the gravel pit. So 1-all, this will be the deciding leg of the map
Mission
before we'll
begins
move on
in
to the next
30
map.
seconds.
Indeed.
Spaceman
So,
setting up stickies at A.
Yeah, I've just been checking them out. They should be obvious for anyone that looks, but you never know.
The good thing about the point trap is you don't have to watch it. You just watch the map, and when
Absolutely.
someone starts capping, you right click.
Yep.
The downside is it almost never
10
works.
seconds.
So there's that.
Especially, seeing as people tend to like just trip the point and then back off a little bit and see what happens.
1.
You should just, like, as a scout, you can go in off the roof. Like, you go up the stairs, jump onto the roof, and jump through the mid, and you'll always be safe. In fact,
Alert.
here we go. Scout's actually standing on him, and I haven't detonated yet.
Captured.
So, Spaceman a little bit asleep at the wheel there.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't pop.
Yeah, who knows. Not a big deal. But your trap definitely won't work if you don't detonate it.
Well, that'd be true. Righto, so let's see how they are gonna push this.
Ooh, what the? I missed that kill. Oh,
Where
Kenny
was that?
Lizard moving quick. In 3C, he caught out Eps, providing the visual intel. That's actually a pretty big kill. It means that they'll have no idea where this push is coming from, which means Nodes is actually going to opt to go back in through spawn. And
Pick up
but
Luke.
Eps is about to spawn, and as soon as Eps spawns, the jig is up. Oh, but he's actually being spawn camped at the moment by Scout Soldier, so yeah, this is an interesting one. A lot of time being wasted for that one player while the combo is trying to get out. And
Spaceman
not
picked
too
up Nose.
successfully out of short, yeah, as Noza just gets absolutely monstered. Just got ahead of himself. Bit of a miscommunication between him, Black, Zilla, and Luke, and yeah, they ended up having to let him die, which pretty much negates all the advantage they'd earned.
They should just do what they did last round.
I'd like to see this sentry moved. Actually, it's okay for the B push. The problem is the sentry doesn't do anything against a long push, which is why you should always push long against it as far as I'm concerned. There's no other door that's correct, but that's just me. As Bulk once again, whoa, nice pipes by Bulk. So actually might find the medic too. 1 HP decided to go for it despite knowing a sentry there. Huge cojones. As Jenny Gazelle will melee a sniper down. Why Eps was a sniper, I have no idea. But there you go.
All the cool kids are doing it these days.
Snipe on D. Like,
Good
It hasn't
pick on
been
Dicko,
correct.
and they're going to get the other soldier here as well. With the remains of this Uber, so that is both soldiers down, and they're going to be able to pick all the NG equipment with the last of this Uber.
yeah, they suicided a couple of players there to get Luke's pop, which isn't really worth it. Though Luke, of course, is just going to start going in for the duels. Nice
clean
flank
up.
work.
Big cleanup,
Yep.
in fact, wow.
Bongos and Blackzilla just going huge there, playing off each other, and that will be a 6 down.
Nice.
Only
nice,
respawning
nice.
soldiers.
Shit. Right, so scout capping.
Did you like that little bongo pun?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so... random kills are plenty, not sure what Jawbro was thinking there.
Right, so this time is going to be pretty excellent. 3 or 5.
Pretty excellent. Sure, we can go with that. Yeah, 100% Uber now up for Luke, looking a pretty good spread. Should be probably overhealing before pushing. Really should be overhealing before pushing. And this crew isn't going to do much of anything.
Alert. Our last control point is being captured.
Yeah, they're not going to get much of this.
Double kill with
medic
a
and
sentry
Timo, I
again.
suppose.
Yeah, just because it's gravel pit, not pushing last on Batman doesn't mean you shouldn't overheal before going.
Yeah.
Rookie stuff.
White really shouldn't have forwarded there either. There was obvious that he was baiting himself into something extremely nasty. So many low players on this red team, the fact that they fell right the hell back. But I mean, nothing they can do about it. It looks as though
It's
Dwight's
not all
coming back
bad,
as
though.
spy.
Because they caught 90 NATO, they're still looking pretty good for a another 50% Uber advantage here.
Whoa,
Oh, but two
what
players
the hell?
dying at the worst time.
Oh man,
They're gonna have
he's
to
gonna
wait
get-
for them on the respawn. This is really bad by Bulk. He cannot afford to die right now. Timing's too off for him to risk his life. He will survive, but that wasn't. You shouldn't do
They've
that.
got 5 seconds with no soldiers.
Hunting that medic. an opportunity to get the sentry, going to achieve none. Actually, nice pipe, he's going to hit the sentry. And all of a sudden, opportunity to kill the medic, Spy in on, is going to get him. But with only 2 players left alive, Kenny Lizard would have to get some miracle work to get this, and Diko's just going to bomb him. Nose is going to bomb in return, but spotting that heavy, I think he knew that wasn't going to work very, very quickly.
I mean, and when you break it down, they've only got 7 minutes and 15 seconds. But,
so that's
Murphy's
Kritzkrieg now.
Oh, who's running crits?
Luke.
Okay.
You wouldn't expect a defensive crits, that would be insanity.
Yeah, well,
nice headshot.
Yet again, I spent too much time around A's. Incidentally, someone pretending to be him was trying to hack Steam accounts earlier, so who knows.
Alright, so what can Blackzilla do with this is the question. I think the answer is kill the heavy. Oh, he's aiming for the medic first. The crit's on. Nice first stick. He takes down the demo. And this is looking good. And Soldier as well. Soldier just managing to get away from that crit sticky up on the point. But the 2 big picks down. Now they've got to deal with this sentry. Bolt's in good position to deal with it.
Coming up.
Soldier's trying to spam him though.
Scout there. Scout not going after the Soldier.
Yeah, players so low. The respawns have come though for the defense. Nutty NATO is back up again. So if they don't control this very quickly, they're going to be suddenly contending with a lot more bodies. And I think Lot B have actually managed to... no, I'll say Winterfall have actually managed to hold this one. 2 soldiers up on the point. One is monstered by the stickies. And the second one has got to contend himself with a heavy. Just opts decide to be annoying instead. Oh, the medic! How did that rocket miss?
Oh, man! I don't know how it missed. Luckily, the third one went true. That was a nice play there by Ori. Really well done.
Yeah, Nutty NATO, don't know. That was beyond horrible positioning. Like, that soldier was so obviously everyone knew it.
I know, but you can imagine
just asleep at the wheel.
Freaking out, going, "What do I do? What do I do?"
Jump off. It's obvious. You jump off.
There we go. Demo down. Soldier's going to jump up to clean, and this is going to become an issue if Lobby lose too many players here doing this. Look, going for the medic there, instead of applying pressure up on the point, possibly.
Kritzkrieg and Sniper is not a match made in heaven. But he does have a demo mem, and Fox looking for kills again. Starting to reload though, and then they're just going to go on. They're not going to wait for much. Maybe overkill the scout. Nope, scout's too cool for overhills.
Oh, that scout took a big rocket.
Here we go. Crits are in. First 3 don't do anything, and now he's mulching the crits onto the soldier, and will die. So
Scouts are in there, applying a lot of pressure. Scouts now going straight up.
Yeah, Nutty NATO pocketing 2 scouts. Oh, and he takes a body shot. This isn't actually over. The scouts need to aim true up on the point. Wow, huge stuff.
Oh, massive.
That's it.
Dwight,
Bulk,
very well done.
Bulk and bongos. And some sniping. Kenny. 7:28.
Wow. That was, yeah, that was really good.
It's a pretty bad time though, so I mean, we haven't seen a time this good yet. Oh no, we've seen plenty of better times. There was that one really quick roll. I'd like to say that this is in the attacking team's court here. I would expect Winterfall would be capable of putting up a time better than 7:28, but we've seen that Lobby have been capable of holding longer, so it's still anyone's game.
That could really go either way. Oh, is that a Flutter guy I see there? Hi, Flutter.
Alright, so it looks like there's some stickies at the chokes at A. Demo Man Volk doing his signature taunting and watching. He's far enough away that this won't cost him. Though, as it happens, yep, he's going to get a scout peeking through there. Wow, in fact, they're wasting up. The stickies don't actually catch anyone, but they wasted a surprising amount of time. Oh, and I completely missed that. He stabbed an engineer. And then, oh, the old stab and snap yet again. My gosh.
Yeah, very lucky. Hang on, so Nick's still up? Where is he? Okay, no, so he's come back out. I was wondering if he's going to go get that dispenser.
He wants cap points for some reason.
Right, so Luke's got overcharge, NATO has overcharge.
Yep, so we're opting to push through C here. Engineer, the spy has absolutely no cloak. Interesting to see that as Jenny Gazelle is opting to move his sentry, and he's going to be caught out.
Control point is being contested.
But the Uber will persist anyway. Spaceman going straight out, hoping to get that sentry, but finding it's not there. Not really too thrilled with that. And these Ubers are just going to trade for absolutely no gain.
Which is precisely in Lot B's favour at this point as well, because that's time bought for them. You know, they might be able to even get a pick on a scout here. Yes, indeed they do. And they are actually going to use this moment to sneak out. They're going to pick up the soldier as well. Really needs to be someone come in and clean up. And look at this. Soldier going to go and clean up Nutty NATO. Really good work. Unfortunately, they lost Luke in the midst of this, but
Control point is being captured.
still Lot B players. Oh, look at the soldier there, and really good pressure. Two soldiers going to clean up the engineer. Going to get the sentry gun as well. And now Blackzilla, what is he going to do?
Control point is being contested.
There's a lot of pressure on Lot B here. Oh, Jesus. Not looking good. I mean, they did hold C for nearly 8 minutes before, but...
Yeah, the defense is still holding pretty strong. 2 times 4 on the cap, but there's still plenty of players in. I'm not sure if... Yeah, Luke and Noza have been forced to push out without Bulk alive. They're going to have to give up this B point, rather. So my mistake actually calling it to hold strong defense. They were in all sorts of trouble by then. But yeah, they're just going to have to set up the C. Not really ready for it yet. The sentry hasn't been built. They don't have any particular off classes of choice. And Luke is far from his Uber, taking spam already while up on that spire.
Yeah, he's at 114, and that will trickle back up. But as said...
Oh, he's not even grinding at the moment. No one with him.
No one.
Literal no one. There's 25% Uber thrown. You could have had it by now.
Yeah. You never know, that could genuinely cost them the game. Soldier getting forced off there. Where's he landed? He's actually come back down. He has died of 4 damage. And it's going to depend on what they can do with this. Pushing in. Scout is going to be climbing up. Spaceman is down. Kenny Lizard, Blackzilla. The Uber does go off from Lot B. Nutty NATO got away with his life.
It was a nice work there by Shooter managing to force the pop once Luke got his Uber. And beyond that, just a few plays in here. What?
Oh my god. Yeah, that was... That's a massive Uber advantage, man. By the time he comes back up, that is monstrous. That's 50%. In fact, the only positive here is that he's going to come back up with the heavy so he can start healing straight away. But it is, as I suspected, going to be 50% pretty much on the dot. That's massive.
I need some doggone help. You deserve a medal, Doc.
And of course, it's a very similar hold to what we've already seen. Oh, Bulk almost getting caught out. They know they've got the advantage. They know what they have to do. They're going to catch Bulk here. Definitely going to get the sentry. And no, it looks like they're going straight for the point. Soldiers going up high. They should be able to punish one of them. Demo, however, with his 2 scouts and the medical, another soldier jumps. Going to apply pressure. They're going to start moving their way at the point. They really need to be able to lock them down. They're going to catch that scout. Oh, man.
This is all on Kenny and his dispenser. It's a tough ask. Yeah, Spaceman actually suicides for the trade, and he will get this cap. And that will be the game. Scout trying to do the double jump.
Oh, no.
Might have been the right option. Would actually shave a second off his point. He probably had to do it to get up there in time. Unfortunately, he missed the jump, and so we'll never know if he could have huge clutched. But there we go. Exciting stuff. And 2-1 ultimately for good old Lot B. So exciting stuff. Guess I didn't change the map in time for that one to be covered.
Yeah, thanks, Doc.
Pleasure and pain, Griever.
In 10 seconds.
You dominatrix, you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hmm.
Come on, Kinchi, when have I been politically correct?
You have your moments.
Actually, the only place I'm politically correct is probably on OzFortress. My posting's generally pretty reserved. Pretty reserved, anyway. Oh, my beautiful website is back up. Oh. I missed you, NZ Fortress.
How long was it down for?
All day.
Ah, that's alright.
No,
You
no,
guys
no,
can
like,
go on
we
to
thought it had
posting
been
more
deleted.
just random threads of crazy crap.
You hack, no, you hack, Mike, no.
It's the
you
wild,
hack.
wild west over there.
No, 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 it's because the server was meant to be moved, and then the server got taken offline today, and the new server, nothing had been put on it, and so we were like, got very, very scared. Especially when I couldn't get in contact with the guy who does the hosting for us.
Man, move them out.
Oh, I'm a bit pooped.
Yeah, same.
We'll battle through this one though.
Yeah, we will, we will. I didn't really do anything this weekend either, you know? What, starting my new job last week, and then I was just, you know, not really planning on doing anything at all.
I just ate too much pizza.
Ha! That's a good...
It's a lot of energy. The body's digesting it as we speak.
That excuse is as good as any, it's fine.
Alright, looks like we got 11 in, so still waiting on a +1. Bob will be continuing to merc as we take over the matter. So this is a bonus point free zone. It's winner in.
Just sending messages of support and promises of sodomy to the lobby crew. Loss of anal retention at the very least.
No.
Wow, Domino's duck and blue cheese pizza? Haven't even...
Blue cheese. Gross. Blue vein cheese is not nice. If I wanted my cheese moldy, I would just leave it in the fridge too long.
Yeah,
I wouldn't buy it like that.
connoisseur, and I do not like blue vein. Kinchi, you best not be talking about our Australian TF2 like that, dude. This is the low end of Premier. This is, what sort of result does IM
This is a
get
very
against
low
these
end. I thought
teams?
the Div 4 game was better. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, straight up. What kind of result does IM or, say, Rewound get against these teams? To
Is
give
that a
people an
rhetorical
idea?
question?
No, a serious question.
It's always 5-0.
And
They
if
don't-
there was
they
no,
don't-
if
we don't-
there
they
was no win limit?
Oh, I don't know, like 20, 15-0. We don't scrim. You can't scrim from... IM doesn't scrim anyone except Rewound. It's no point.
Yeah. And there you have it, folks. Righto, and I've just received word they're going live.
Cool, so only 90 seconds left.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll split the VODs here for YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, look to your right or in the description below. You'll find a link to the second map. If I am, you know, if I actually put it on YouTube, because I'm a lazy bastard at the best of times. Yeah.